ever since I've kind of gotten to where I'm at in this anime energy clash simulator, um, I've kind of been giving away pets, like, all of the time. Like, because there's just so much I can't use. Like, if you look at my heroes right now, yeah, the lowest amount I can use is 360k. So, when I go to make better pets, one of the problems is my inventory. And yeah, I've got lots of room, you think. But for some odd reason, like when you're making pets and you're full, um, it gets kind of like laggy and glitchy. So the first thing you gotta do if you want to make good pets is you gotta find somebody that's willing to take the crap you don't want. Uh, and it's kind of a process because, I mean, emptying out six at a time, it kind of stinks. Like, I wish there was like I don't know, like you could trade like 50 at a time. Because honestly, that's what we've got to do right now. So, not the most exciting video. I apologize for that. But people have been asking me, you know, how do you how do you make these awesome pets? Well, I'm gonna show you. It's not that exciting, to be honest. But when you do actually get like an awesome pet, it's kind of fun. So it's worth it. You just kind of got to get through this boring part. And honestly, it's not the only boring part. Um, we screwed up. Hold on. There we go. And just so you guys know, my friend that's like hooking me up in this, like, he can't use any of this crap either. He's just nicer than me and like deals with like random people. And so like he'll just give away like all this stuff. So like had I not met this dude, I'd just be deleting these guys if I think that's an option. Yeah, that's totally an option. Long day. What can I say? And he's got like, I don't know if you've noticed, but like my inventory, I can only hold like 500. This dude can hold like 800. So it really works out for me because even if I wanted to like hold on to these kind of pets to like try to trade for like game passes or something, like it's still gonna slow down me trying to make the pets I actually want. So shout out to Twidget for like actually like being cool enough to like take all this crap off my hands. Because we're down to like what? Those pets were like 250k, something like that. Yeah. Alright, let me just tell them we're done. Alright, so the hard part's out of the way. Like, that part stinks. The next thing that you want to do before you're going on like a crafting hatching spree is you want to set your equipment up. So let's get all this off because I was like fighting bosses, I think is what I was doing before this. Alright, and now we need some luck. So there's some luck, there's a little bit. Whoops. That was not luck. This is luck. Kind of stinks that they move around like that. I think I'm out of luck. So the next important thing is bag space. So I got, unfortunately, I only have like 2 of those. And I guess we'll just throw in some training boost, even though we're not training. But you never know. Like auto clicker is what it is. So now that we're prepped, you go to your highest world, which currently is 6, I think. 4, 5, 6. Alright. And this 480 one, that's the one you want. And this isn't gonna make a lot of sense at first. But like, watch this. Like, you can open 3. Oh, look how annoyingly dumb that is. Well, here's the trick that I do anyways. I go to the shop. I go to like the boost. And I do a luck boost and a shiny boost and then like a rainbow boost. And then I go back over here. But instead of doing the open 3 at once, I do this auto thing. And I engage the auto clicker. And watch this. And you gotta go down to stop. And you gotta go back up. And you gotta go down to stop. And you gotta go back up. And down to stop. And back up. And stop. You know, it's a little tedious, but you remember I was at like, what, 60 pets, something like that? And really, I've only been hatching for like, I don't know, not even a minute, I would say. And we're out of space. Like, it is that quick that you're gonna run out. Like, if I look at my heroes now, 556. So here's the next thing that I do. I hit craft all. So now I got room for a little bit more. And we're out of space again. I can get 60 more. That's worth it to me. Sit here for another couple minutes. Because those boosts, unfortunately, they only last like 30 minutes. And the next part of this takes so much time. It is a grind. I'm not gonna lie. It's so much of a grind that I'm gonna go ahead and get these other 25. Yeah. Alright, so we're officially maxed out. So once you maxed out opening everything, you gotta go all the way back to World 1. Then you gotta fuse all this crap. Not him. Not him. Definitely not him. Alright, we got enough of these guys. So we're gonna make him shiny. Which, the craft all thing is what gets him, like, that rainbow star. And so if you don't do the craft all, and you come into the fuse machine, you're gonna have to, like, merge a bunch of crap. And you don't want to do that. Like, it takes way too long. Like, even this, like, after they've already been, like, crafted, it's still a lot of work. Because you gotta watch this stupid wheel, even though it's 100%. Like, if it's 100%, why even spin the wheel? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. But it is what it is. So, yeah, I think that was done. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have a bunch of the uncommon. Like, I am so close to just being like on the auto, having it auto delete these commons. But if you manage to get them rainbowed, max starred, and you pull a secret on the enchant machine, they're 380k. So it's kind of hard to pass that up. Like, I'm close to being like, I don't need that anymore and it's not worth the headache. But for now, I'm still trying. Hopefully, at the end of today, I'll be done with it. And, my lowest pet will be 380k and won't have to deal with them anymore. I think the rest of this is junk. Yeah, it is. Alright. So after all that work, oh yeah, I'm only 522. So this is the really grindy part. And since I'm going to be grinding, I always go to World 3, turn on the auto train, reset all the equipment, because, I don't need a boost right now. I just need strength. So add a little bit there, there, here, there, and it really doesn't matter what else I do. So, I need more gems. Like, if you have noticed, like, my gem game is crap right now. But I need to make more equipment so that, I could fill this all the way up. But since I can't, it is what it is. Alright, so here's the really grindy part about making pets. You go all the way down to the bottom, and I got 182 of these things. And every time I craft, it's gonna convert 3 into 1 with a star. And you just gotta do it. And there's no shortcut to this. I mean, it just is what it is. Oh, yawn, yawn, yawn. But if you can do it fast enough, like, I've still got 23 minutes on all these potions. So if I can get this done, I can get around 2 in on, like, grabbing some more pets. And like you saw, I only got I only got 4 good pets that time. But, if you're willing to, like, spend an hour or two, I mean, that 4 could become 10. And, if you're really unlucky and they're all normal, that 10 can then become too shiny. And maybe you're lucky, and it's not that bad. Some of them are already hatched as shiny, and then you can be like, oh, let me just go throw them in the rainbow machine and wait 5 hours, because that's a lot of fun too. There is a Roblox way, Robux way to like skip that, but I've never done that. I've always just waited the 5 hours because I mean I have a TV and YouTube and I can listen to music, so 5 hours doesn't really take that long. This takes the longest though. I mean, there's nothing fun about clicking and clicking and clicking. But on a good note, I mean, we started at like 180 and we're already like at 50. So, I mean, that's cool. And the only reason I'm showing you guys this part is because there's a part after this that's a little bit trickier. Like, once you get rid of the uncommon shinies, you would think it's smooth sailing from there. It's not. Um, Unfortunately, like, you see how, like, the bottom characters, like, are changing around? That's another thing you need to watch out for, is you gotta delete anything that you're not ever planning on messing with, otherwise it makes this so much harder. But, oh yeah, now we're on the rares, and there's 98 of them. Fun, right? So that means I gotta click this 30 times. And I promise you, if you have like an insane amount of pets, like this clicking goes a lot slower. Like it thinks for like 4 or 5 seconds before it's like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll craft that for you. I don't understand why. I just know that like you want an empty backpack before you try to do some stuff like this. Yeah. And if you haven't guessed by now, the fact that we're only on rares means that we still have epics that we've got to craft. Hopefully. I mean, I hope to God I got some. I might not have though. I mean, even with all the luck boosts and like crap that I've got, like you look over here at the passes, like I've got Magic Star, I've got Super Luck, Ultra Luck, Luck. So, I mean, you would think maybe the chances of me not getting shinies and instead getting rainbows, or like me getting epics when I'm getting rares, would be a lot higher. But no, not so much. It just is what it is. So, luckily, we only have 10 epics that we've got to craft real quick. Well, I mean 30, but 10 clicks. Alright, so we're done with our shinies. at this point. Now you gotta do all these stupid rainbows. And again, it starts off at uncommon, and you know, there's 80 of them, so you know, cheers. And I really don't know that anybody other than me is willing to go through this kind of crap. Like, I'm pretty sure Twidget does not know the pain that I'm going through right now. Um, but he's got a different kind of pain that he's going through, where he like explains to people like this. Oh, it's not even there anymore. There used to be a free pet thing that you had to go on another game and match your Roblox account name with the game you make, or the name you make in that game, in order to get like a 10K pet. Like, and there were so many people on our Discord that were like, oh my god, I don't know how to do this, yada yada. And you know, props to Twidget, but like he wrote out detailed instructions, screenshots, all that kind of crap, just to help people get a 10K pet. And I'm just sitting here like, join my server, and I'll give you like a 200K pet. Like, forget all that crap. But we're finally on shinies again, but these are the upgraded shinies that have 1 star. So we got a bunch of them to click through. On a good note, I'm down to 256 in my inventory. Like, you know, we're halfway there. This still isn't even the hardest part, just so you know. Alright, now we're on Rainbow Rares. And we've got, I don't know, at least 10 of these that we're going to have to click through. And this is where it gets complicated. Like, you can't click on him because he's maxed and he's not shiny and he hasn't been rainbowed. Like, he's an orphan and you're going to see them. And if a dev ever actually watches one of these videos, for the love of God, make this craft all button, apply the rainbow, and apply the shiny. Because, I mean, this is kind of one of those things that makes me think, maybe I should be in a different game, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, I got 3 shiny legendaries. That's gonna be nice. And we're on Epic. That makes me happy. But again, the same problem as before. Like, that's not the one I need. This is what I gotta click on. So, like, it gets a little bit confusing. 10 of these to click through. These are rare shinies with 1 star. Yeah, I'm totally grinding through those. Alright. Alright. Epic shinies. Not so many of them to do. And all these are going to be max, so you kind of got to pay attention. Get through them, get through them. Ah, see, yellow star. So we got 29 of these. And that's where I was saying this kind of gets confusing. Because, like, right next to him, same character, but he's max star. But he's only shiny, not rainbow. So we're looking for the rainbows with that star. And I think that's the last one right there. Yeah. Alright. So what else we got? Max star, max star, max star. Alright. Rares. We got like 6 of these we gotta click through. What's that? That's the only one I have of that. Epic Sigh, 1 star. Craft. Craft. Oh man, that's close. Like, what even? I just need to like give those to Twidget and get them out of my inventory because I'm never gonna hatch another Yamato. Like, I'm totally focused on Sai. Let's see, do I have anything else? Nope. I think we're good. And I mean, obviously, the last step in this is I'd come over here and I'd be like, oh, alright, you know, let's see what we can add on top of that. Because, I mean, he was like, what, 240k, something like that? Yeah. And I don't even bother with spending gems on this stuff anymore. Somebody was telling me, like, I only do it on, like, epic or better. I don't even do it at all anymore. Like, I have the same luck either way. So like hitting somebody and being like, oh, I'm gonna spend, 15 gems on it. Like, why? You're gonna click this, you're gonna enchant like a couple hundred people times 15. You want to spend 1,500 gems on pets that you're probably not even gonna use? Not me, anyways. So I just give them a spin, see what they look like, and then I offload them and get rid of them to whoever if I can't use them. Which, unfortunately, I think is going to be the case today. I don't think we've made anything that I can actually use. of these uncommon rainbow, you know, double starred, I'm telling you, if they land on secret, I'll put them in my lineup in a second. Like, unfortunately, though, that's probably not going to be the case. Um, and this machine used to be buggy, so props to the devs for doing whatever they did to like make this actually work the way it was supposed to in the beginning. But like, you know, you would click on like enchant and the wheel would spin and then they would still show up as though they were enchantable. So I don't know how many times like I've enchanted the same thing over and over and over again. And just so you know, the methodology I use is like if they're rainbow and they're max star, then I enchant them. Everybody else, they gotta wait their turn. Which is all those. So, none of them get enchanted. Let's just see where we're at. Yeah, I kind of figured, like, the best thing we came out of so far was 324k, and I can't use it. It stinks that I can't use that, dude. Oh, well, it is what it is. So, the last step, and I'm not gonna show a lot of this, but like, you go over to the rainbow machine, and all these shiny people need to get crafted. And it is one at a time. And you see the lag now, right? Um, but the cool news is like once you get past like what I need to rainbow, like I got all this crap in here waiting on the timer. So like this one's gonna be real nice. I bet you he's gonna be 900k. Um, I guess I can show you. Yeah, you can skip it for 200 Robux, so $2. I mean, it's not worth it to me because I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna still be playing in 2 hours or 4 hours, so no big deal. But yeah, if you want to know how to make 300k pets, that's how you do it. It's totally a grind. Um, those were 30-minute potions, so 27 minutes to do what we just did, and we're still not even done because I gotta rainbow all this crap before I can start another round. But I promise you, if you do this kind of stuff, um, not only does it like totally affect like the amount of strength you gain, but I mean, look at that multiplier. I'm at 219 AC, but I really only have like 6 between my might and my key. Um, so pets are super important in this game, And if I can give you guys any more tips, I will. But that's it for today. Peace.